I think that all through our history here in North America, there's been that give and take, and there's been great times of sharing. There's been times of need on both sides, I think. I mean, obviously very early in our contact times, the nations that were coming to North America needed the Aboriginal people just to survive, right? And then through times, the Aboriginal people of North America have needed the greater society in that times of change and whatnot. And now today it's more of a working together, like the working together aspect is really coming. I think a lot of people really want this relationship, that word is used a lot, the relationship between the two societies or the three societies or four societies or whatever it is that exists here in North America. There's more of a relationship and working together and acknowledgement that that we're neighbors. We're all here together on the continent now. And definitely a great aspect of this whole thing is what's happening environmentally to our world. And I think it's no secret that the Aboriginal knowledge base is being looked towards, as knowledge that maybe can help.
Not only the stewardship, but also the spiritual side too.
Exactly.
There's lots going on.
Yeah, exactly. That can help in that,
Yep.
In those things that are happening today in our world, that it's being acknowledged. The Ktunaxa people existed here in this part of the world that we call Ktunaxa Amakas in our language, Ktunaxa Amakas. Essentially, translated in English, that'd be the territory of the Kootenai people or the Ktunaxa people, right? So Ktunaxa Amakas. For thousands of years. Archaeology shows that we've been here for 10 to 12,000 years. Ktunaxa people, specific direct evidence of Ktunaxa existence, right? And yet our footprint upon the earth is very small and very light, right? And now today, in the modern context, that idea of a person's footprint, right? Or the your carbon footprint, I've heard, right? What it is that an individual family, like their mark upon the earth. Our North American footprint covers the earth several times over, right? We're absolutely walking on the earth very, very heavy, very hard. Whereas the Ktunaxa people existed here for 10,000 years, and our footprint was very soft upon the earth, right? You travel around what was our territory, and there's very little physical evidence, right, in that way of Ktunaxa people being here. But from that science of archaeology, when you actually know what you're looking for and you start looking, you understand and you know that, yeah, there was a society, a nation of people that lived here, right, with a very distinct culture to the other nations that are around us, the Shuswap Nation, the Blackfoot Nation, the Okanagan Nation. Like, we're a very distinct and unique society, our own nation. But our footprint is very light upon the earth here, and it's always been very light. Today in our modern world, though, I know my family, our footprint is probably just as large as any other person around us, right? But we try to adopt as much of the environmentally friendly or green ways of living as we can. And that's the way it is for the rest of the Ktunaxa people as well. Like, stewardship is always in our mind. It's always in our it's in our heart. It's in our DNA. It's just a part of us. Our stories base us, ground us in our stewardship responsibilities. Yet surviving in the modern way, you can't help but be a consumer. We are all just consuming the earth in such a rapid pace, whereas the Ktunaxa people before contact were here using the earth and understanding that we were a part of a very large system, and using all of the gifts of Mother as in the ways that the gifts were given to us, the ways that we were supposed to be using these things, and always saying the prayers and singing the songs and giving thanks to all the different aspects of our Mother Earth that we're supposed to survive and be a part of. And today, there's only few that remember to take the time to sing the songs or say the prayers and remember to be respectful of their part in the whole scheme of things, right? So I think Aboriginal Day is just a small reminder of that. It's a celebration of that. But yeah, it's just it's also just a fun time too, right?